Hi everyone! Today I am going to be doing an airbrushed pour, and then I'm going to be embellishing it with a stencil that I haven't used yet. This is just a 12 by 16 inch leaf stencil. I have a 12 by 16 inch canvas that I'm going to be using with that, so the stencil will fit right on there, fill up the canvas when it's all dry. And I have three colors picked out. It is the really bright lime green, the Southern Ocean blue, and then Prussian blue. So having the blues in there is a little bit different for something with a leaf in the foreground, but I do like the colors, so I'm going to test this out and see what it's like. I normally keep quite a bit of negative space with my airbrush pours, but I think since I'm going to be stenciling over the top, I may fill in a little bit more of the canvas so that I have just a really nice base coat of color down before I do the stencil. Overall, I like the colors. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like when it's dry. Everything will be a little bit darker. I may do different shades of green next time. I really like this light green, and that Southern Ocean blue complements the green well in certain areas. The Prussian blue is quite dark. I still really like it, so I'm glad I used it, but we'll see what this looks like when it's all dry. My background that I painted is all dry. I used that lime green, the ocean blue, and the Prussian blue. This is a 12 by 16 inch stencil, so I used a 12 by 16 inch canvas, so it'll fit exactly on the canvas. And it goes, as you can see, it's almost directly at the top and bottom. So this type of paint is still acrylic paint, but it's just a really, really thick mixture. It's called heavy body paint. Just like there's fluid acrylic paints that are really thin, there are other types of paint that are really thick, and you can use them to create texture in your paintings. I like to use these for my stencils. Some people have said you could just get the same effect by using a brush specifically made for a stencil and just fill the stencil in that way. But when you peel the stencil off with this really thick paint, it leaves a really nice raised surface, and I really like the way that looks. So for me, this is just the way that I prefer to do my stencil designs. As you can see, I'm just using that silicone spatula and taking small amounts of my paint and just gently going over my stencil. I try and go over every area a few times to make sure that the stencil is filled in. I found that once I peel the stencil off, if there's areas that I've missed, I don't feel that there's any easy way to fill them in. If you want to check out some other stencil pieces that I've done, I've used a few different stencils. You can check out video number 327, where I put 4 paintings together and used 1 stencil on them. And I also have video 324, where I did a dip technique and then put a stencil design on top. So you can really use the stencils to add some really nice embellishments to your painting if you think that they need a little something extra. Once I have all of my paint on, I remove the stencil immediately. I don't wait until the paint has dried. I worry that if I would do that, the stencil would peel off some of that dried paint. So I just gently remove the tape and then really carefully just peel the stencil off. It worked very, very well. I am very happy with the way that this turned out. The colors are beautiful. I think that gold stands out really nicely against those colors, and using the stencil was just a really awesome way to create a really nice piece of art that's a little bit different than what I normally do. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put out 3 videos a week, and I would love to hear in the comments if you have suggestions on other techniques or color palettes that you would love to see.